Are you a fan of rich, creamy, decadent cocktails? Well, the Grasshopper is exactly that. And today I'm going to compare the original with an improved version. The original, incredibly easy, 3 ingredients, equal parts of creme de menthe, which is a mint liqueur, creme de cacao, which is the white creme de cacao, which is a clear chocolate liqueur, and heavy cream. So this cocktail was created in 1919 in New Orleans. It was created for a New York City cocktail competition. It came second, but when the recipe came back to New Orleans, it became really popular, fell into obscurity around Prohibition time, began to pick up popularity in the 1950s, and then I think it went crazy in the 80s and 90s when those style of creamy cocktails and disco cocktails really flourished. It was created by Philibert Gouchet at the Tujague's restaurant. I'm doing the original recipe. I'll whip that out really quickly, and then I'll do a comparison side by side with the elevated version. Now the elevated version or the improved version I've seen quite a few times and I've been wanting to make it for a long time. So I finally got some ice cream, and that's also an easy way that you can elevate your standard grasshopper is by using vanilla ice cream. But there's a couple of extra ingredients in the improved version that you should take note of. But let's get straight into the original, the classic, the 1919 Grasshopper. There's also a version by Dale de Grove where he simply doubles the amount of heavy cream, just so it's not as, some people say it's not as rich, but I mean, you're adding more cream and more fat content to it. So it's still gonna be rich no matter what. Maybe not as sweet. We'll cut back that sweetness with the fat. So 1 ounce, 30 ml of creme de menthe, your chocolate liqueur, creme de cacao, 1 ounce, 30 ml. And then likewise for your heavy cream, 1 ounce, 30 ml. Now this is typically served in a martini glass. I think I've got 1 martini glass floating around. I much prefer coupes or Nicanora glasses. I feel like martini glasses are just dated. But in saying that, it would suit this cocktail. Give it a shake for 10 to 12 seconds. Minty. Double strain to get rid of those ice shards. Now thinking back to when I first made these in the cocktail bar that I worked at, I'm pretty sure we probably garnished it with like grated chocolate or probably even chocolate. No, I think it was chocolate powder actually, but grated nutmeg. A lot of those older style cocktails, especially creamy cocktails, Brandy Alexanders and stuff like that, were served with grated nutmeg. So I assume that's probably what the original was garnished with. But dark chocolate, chocolate powder, completely up to you. So I'm gonna set this aside and quickly make the other version. And there's a couple of key differences. There's like a milkshake. So I've got a bigger glass, and this was created by Jeffrey Morgenthaler, and it was served at Pepe La Moco, one of the bars that he worked at, owned, possibly. So same ingredients to start with, 1.5 ounces of creme de menthe, mint liqueur. That color is crazy. Brands that I'm using, Marie Brizard and GE Mazanez, a French liqueur for the chocolate liqueur. 1.5 ounces, 45 ml. Now with the cream, it's half and half. So half heavy cream, half whole milk, sorry, I should say. I know in the US you can buy half and half in the carton. I'm not sure if you can actually do that here. It's not really a thing, but half and half, 1.5 ounces, 45 ml. So still same ratios so far. And then a teaspoon of Fernet Branca. Oh, Fernet Branca is an Italian Amaro, and an Alpine Amaro. So it's got like menthol, minty notes. You could probably say there's a bit of chocolatiness. It's quite earthy. So one teaspoon, 5 ml. It's pretty potent stuff. So 1 teaspoon, 5 milliliters. 1/6 of an ounce will go a long way. And then to tame that bitterness, just a small pinch of sea salt. Then next ingredient, a scoop of ice cream. Oh, this is melting a bit. Is that a scoop? I don't actually have an ice cream scoop. This is a salad spoon. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit more. Why not? And then half a cup, roughly, of crushed ice, pebble ice, and give it a blend. So 2 secret ingredients, Fernet Branca, pinch of salt. It's such a guilty pleasure drink. Like, rich, creamy, minty, chocolatey. you can't not like them. This is probably not gonna fit. That's fine, I'm happy with that. And for garnish, a little mint sprig, add even more minty aromas. I know Pepe La Mocha, they serve them like in a milkshake glass, and from what Jeffrey Morgenthaler said in one of his videos and on his blog, is that it was one of the more popular cocktails that was on the menu back in the day. So there you have the improved Grasshopper. Oh wow, yes. That is, it's like a different kind of minty note to it. Like, as I said, minty, earthy. It's got more depth. The mintiness lingers longer because of the Fernet. If you've tried Fernet, you'll completely understand that. Like, this is a little bit, I don't want to throw shade on Marie Brizard, but a little bit more artificial choc mint kind of flavors. And that's just got that little kick, and it just lingers, and yeah, I really like this. I mean, I'm not gonna drink a lot of these. I don't drink creamy cocktails, but it's definitely worth a try if you're a fan of the Grasshopper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon for another cocktail video. Cheers.